Despite all appearances to the contrary, this is not a laptop. It is in actuality a 3rd generation Intel Core desktop that we will be attempting to upgrade today. In its original configuration it came with a 22nm Celeron dual core from the Ivy Bridge family of processors clocked at 1.8 GHz, a 500GB hard drive and 4GB of RAM. Speaking of that RAM, I got another 4GB stick from my local CX for £4 and I'm going to go ahead and install it now. And just like that, double the RAM. This will make Chrome actually usable on this machine. Turning to the back, I will forgo the 500GB hard drive in favor of more modest 160GB hard drive. After all, this PC will most likely be used for surfing the web, checking emails, etc. Really nothing that will require a sizable download. Next, I will be adding an SSD. This is just what I had lying around and it is a 60GB Joby from Kingston, which while lacking in raw capacity will do wonders for the system's responsiveness compared to a hard drive. I don't really recommend anyone go out and buy a 60GB SSD because for all intents and purposes it is obsolete, but it still does hold a full install of Windows 10 without issue. I opted for the tried and tested method of using strong double-sided sticky tape to attach the drive directly to the chassis and follow that up by something that can only be described as cable mismanagement. And that's it, the little PC is back together. At this point I normally start droning on about benchmarks, and believe you me, I have tried to run some for my personal enjoyment, but when heaven returns 14.5 FPS at 720p with everything on low, it's blindingly clear that this can only be marketed as a gaming PC if aimed squarely at hardcore solitaire gamers and literally no other group. Still, I kept on and decided to test the CPU performance using Cinebench R11.5, and while 1.45 seems low, well, it is low, for a dual-core 1.8 GHz CPU is honestly not bad at all, and when taking into account the 17W power envelope is downright impressive, at least when compared with other era-appropriate low-power CPUs. And that's it, I hope you really enjoyed this quick video and have a great day!